So I'd like to start off with a little bit about where I'm from. I'm from a pretty small town, about an hour north of Reading. And as you guys learned on Monday, there was only 68 students in my high school total. And despite that, we were able to maintain a culinary class for all 6 periods of the day. And to me, that shows that just about every single high school in the US can have it for at least one. And one day I hope they do. The class was super impactful for me. It got me out of my comfort zone. It inspired me to do better in school. And that's why I picked this topic for today. So my research. I gathered research from the Innovation Center for US Dairy, financesonline.com, and the Springer Scientific Journal. And all the research points to a severe lack of nutritional education and awareness in this country. And I think that could be solved by requiring a cooking class at our schools. So let's start with the usefulness of cooking. According to the surveys you guys submitted, the vast majority of us cook several times a week, average out to just a little bit less than once a day. And that number goes significantly up as we exit college because people have meal plans. And but not only is it really, really useful in our personal lives, but it's useful professionally as well. According to financeonline.com, writer of comprehensive studies and statistics, 60% of the people in the US have worked in food service. And that number continues to go up. That's very, very useful, especially when compared to some of the other subjects we're taught in high school. Mike Handel, he's a sociologist from Northeastern University, found in his paper that most people do not use a vast majority of the skills we are taught in high school, particularly in math. The only math skills that people use in their job after high school over 50% of the time is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Things like trigonometry, it's less than 10%. And it makes you wonder, why are we teaching these things and not cooking? I think math is important, but cooking is more than 10 times more useful. Why are we not teaching that? You might ask, why not get our nutritional and cooking education outside school? Quite frankly, it's because we've been doing that and it doesn't work. One of the first things that I thought of when researching this topic was a statistic that another group used during our group presentations from the Innovation Center for US Dairy. More than 1 in 20 Americans truly believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. It's not a joke, and it's ridiculous. And you might think that's irrelevant or unimportant, but it shows a severe lack of nutritional education and knowledge. And if you combine that with a lack of ability to cook, you can imagine why that might lead somebody to buy the cheapest pre-cooked food from their local grocery store, which has been a significant contributing factor towards the obesity epidemic. So teaching cooking in schools could help with that as well. And another thing is cooking in schools could help underserved students. I know I struggled in school. I was largely a D student all the way up to high school. I didn't really care about it. I thought after high school I'd get a job in construction, something along those lines, and forget about school. My culinary class, I took it first period, left me inspired, took me out of my comfort zone, and I was glad to be there, and it helped me apply myself in my other classes. It didn't change my mind. I still ended up working on a drill rig for a year after I came out of school, but it gave me the option. I came here afterwards. I decided not to do that anymore, and I had the grades to come here. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for that class. And there's several other students at my high school that have similar experiences, students who took it their senior year that wish they had taken it their freshman year. And I think if we required it, it could help a lot of students like me and others at my little school around the country. So I hope my story inspired you to care about cooking in schools. Thank you.